2 races left in the regular season in the Peak Racing Association and Season 4. And one of them is Twin Ring Motegi. For the first time in PRA history, we head outside of the United States and we meet you here in Japan for the Peak Racing Association and the penultimate round of the regular season. Lots of drivers starting up front with the likes of the 24 of Vaughn and the 77 of Savage. Then, of course, down further in the back, Beast, winner in New Hampshire. Of course, Slicks Flame, who got his first win 2 years ago. And Rich in the 92. A sunny day here for PRA's 100 lap exhibition, I guess, in Japan, which will be happening annually from now on. And we cannot wait to get 100 laps of racing underway around this egg-shaped oval in Motegi. Proud to have you here. And I suppose we should hold on just a second. Anyway, but I'm Crimson Insult, your host in the Peak Racing Association, and I suppose we shall get started with some interviews, some stories. Of course, looking at Vic in the 8, he won his first career race. Where is the one? Anyway, as he gets that figured out, of course, Vic in the 8, he got his first career win 2 weeks ago in Richmond before heading out to Motegi, and currently he is going to roll off 4th. And so, watch out for that 8 to put on a strong show and maybe even gain some speed, contend for a win. Vaughn in the 24, he was, of course, in the 88 before. Correct me if I say your, I forgot. Am I able to say actual in, on broadcast? Actual name. Okay. Correct me if I, mess it up. But of course in the 24, he was originally in the 88 after some things happened, and some reshuffling with IR Motorsports yet again this season. It's been a rough season for them. But he's found his way into the number 24 Hendrick Cars machine. And then of course, looking at Savage, he's had a consistent season. A real season 2 and 4 Daytona 150 champ. Napa, your Season 3 champion, fighting for a second this season. And Rich, one of the longest lasting drivers in the league. But without anything else to do, I guess we should get some interviews going. We can interview, I don't know, do no clip. That's faster. Then do clip. Oh, system, you got kicked out? Where is, Vic? Where is Vic? Hold on. Yeah, respawn car system. This is why I know that much, Real. I'm not blind. Why do people do this? I don't even think he said anything. Yeah, he said BRB and then just left. Hold on. Oh, he's back now. You need to respawn your car now, because now I'm not able to spectate you. I'm gonna let you know right now, don't say be right back and then leave the game. Just go AFK in the game. It makes it a lot more of a mess and gets just really frustrating when people are saying be right back and leaving. Anyway, let's start off interviewing your pole sitter in the number 24 for IR Motorsports, that being Vaughn. Hello, Vaughn. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good today. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. Of course, a brand new scheme bringing new standards to the team of IR Motorsports. Looking at numbers on the front and back bumpers, team logo now, and just overall much higher quality, looking good. And of course, I believe you're the first driver other than Aiden to have your real name on a car in this league. So making history out here, and you're starting on the pole in your first start back in PRA, and looking at a bright future ahead of you. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. Starting this number 24 on pole, 100 cars, Chevrolet. Beautiful scheme. Hopefully we can do very good today. Whole point of today is just win the race. Did got a lot of points. Trying to go to Daytona, win the race, get a lot of points, and hopefully have a shot at the chase. But if I can't do that, then I'll just try and go grab some wins from these chase guys.
Yeah. And of course, trying to benefit your teammates who are in the chase, such as Real. He's fighting for his first ever championship. Going to try and be helping them out at the same time. So it's going to be tricky for you, but it seems like you have the pace. Of course, a flat track specialist. You got super close to winning an NJMP. I'd assume your goal is to win today, and you going to let anything stop you? Alright, then. Well, good luck to you, Vaughn. Go ahead and rejoin VC. Okay. Next up, we're going to interview driver of the 77. A very interesting scheme here in Twin Ring Motegi. For the 77, owner of Savage Motorsports. How you doing? Yeah. Mind explaining your scheme to the uncultured people, as you call them? Yeah. And if you win, you have any plans? Nice. Cheer him on. He wins free tofu for all. Very exciting. And of course, you're, I believe, third in the point standings. You are locked into the chase by far at this point in time. But of course, you want to continue up the speed, the momentum that you have from the regular season. So, what are your plans, especially getting in these final few races before it is go time?
Well, so hopefully I can get some good aerials so we can get some fast starts. Those will chase something I won last time. Maybe I can do it again.
Alright, then. Well, thank you for your time. Good luck out there, starting P2 with a 77. Go ahead and rejoin VC. Alright. Now, gonna head on over to the number 48, another IR car. Once again, sponsored by Accelerate Studios. That is real. How you doing?
Pretty good. Very excited to see what you have working on.
Yeah, your home country, not home country, home continent. Home continent. And, of course, we got the Accelerate Studios Victory Lane and a billboard over there in turns 3 and 4 for Accelerate Studios. Lots of representation of your brand new sponsor. Starting P3, you're one of the faster guys in the field. What are your plans and goals for today?
If I'm being honest, I'm gonna start in the power lap game so we get some safety feedback while my teammates get the safety feed. Because I'm the only active IR car in this race right now. I know Carter's in. He's only in by 1 point. And yeah, I just want to know if Rich is gonna get last because of this. Fight just to be 1 row. We made a bet.
Ah, quite the bet. Of course, it's going to be hard for your teammate of Vaughn to get into the chase. The chances are slim. They are there, but they're kind of slim. So you're hoping on that to go well. And of course, this is one of your best starting positions, I believe, all season, if not the best you've had all season. So, you seem fast. Maybe, I don't know. So you seem fast, of course, in that number 48. Only 2 cars to pass, and you'll get yourself your second win of 2024. Anything else you'd like to say?
Um, I like the caution lines.
Oh yeah, they're very unique here in Motegi, and they are, I believe, double-sided. Yeah,
Yeah, they are.
they are double-sided. Yeah. Um, we'll be seeing those all race long. Uh, all right. Thank you for your time, Real. Go ahead and rejoin VC. I said rejoin VC because I can't trust just muting. All right. Getting more messages from them. Temp mod Aviator Tiger. All right. System. That scheme is not allowed. Get a different scheme. Get an approved scheme. Thank you. Alright. Does he need to respawn his car? He does need to respawn his car. I told you to respawn your car and you didn't respawn your car. No. Alright. First person that hasn't been interviewed to say what I just said in chat will get an interview. And maybe second person, because we have a little more time to, Alright, so it'll be, Nappa and Slick's Flame. We'll start with Nappa, because he's closer to the front, and then we'll do Slick's Flame. Alright, Nappa in the number 1 for slide job, Danny Racing. He is He is our Season 3 champion. How are you doing today?
I'm doing
I just realized everyone was muted. Oh my god, everyone was muted. You know what? Whatever.
What are you talking about?
On the stream!
Womp womp.
We just
Anyways,
wasted 30 minutes, pretty much. Whatever. Now is. Okay, I'm just. Okay, Real got it on his stream. If you guys want to hear the interviews that we missed, go to Real's stream. If you can find it, I don't know. Maybe he can send it in like self promos.
okay,
Anyways,
speaking Japanese.
Nappa, you're starting closer to the back here today from Motegi, but there is, of course, 100 laps to make up the rim. You need to pass 5 cars. Do you think you can do it today and score yourself, I believe, the second win of this season for you?
Yeah, because I actually had practice after qualifying, so like now I know what to do. The Vaughn's confidence is about to go down after I ram his bumper like nothing. Anyway, yeah.
Mm. Um, of course, who do you think your biggest competitor is going to be?
Probably Vaughn.
I figured he is a very talented driver, and of course, starting on the pole, won the pole, I believe, pretty easily. So you're gonna have your work cut out, but I'm sure this well-funded car with 50 million sponsors is gonna get in victory lane today. Uh, Good luck out there, Nappa.
Konnichiwa.
Go ahead and rejoin VC. And now we'll interview your winner from Season 2, Watkins Glen, and maybe another race that I forget about all the time, Slicks Flame. How you doing?
Good, and I think that race maybe Rockingham and Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But I'm ready to get in the 40 car today. I'm ready to just drive here. Maybe get a podium, a top 5 would be good here. I mean, we didn't qualify the best, but I mean, it's all right. I think we can make it. We have speed. I just didn't really practice that much, and that's mostly all I have to say. I'm pretty sleepy today, but mm-hmm. But yeah, I think we have a good day today here at swimming Motegi. I mean, I like these kind of flat tracks where usually you need to have skill and you can get the runs off the corner. There's not just one line here. Well, there kind of is, but there's multiple different ways to run that line. So I think we can do good here.
All right. All right then. Well, in that case, even though you're starting in the back, got a lot of time to make up room, especially right there with your manufacturer teammate of Beast. Good luck out there today.
Thank you, and so.
Go ahead
Glad to
and
be back.
rejoin VC.
All right.
Taking a sweet time. All right. Uh, Real. That's Rice. Yeah. Alright then, I suppose I will ask if we are about ready to start the national anthems. Well, we're doing the US then Japan. Cause, yeah. Too hot. Alright, let me get the camera in thy position. It will be right here. Alright. And now for both national anthems, starting with the national anthem of the United States of America, the Star Spangled Banner. Please stand and remove your hats. Alright. And now, of course, I guess we'll do that. Okay. And now, for the national anthem of Japan. Oh. A huge thanks to the virtual Roblox Blue Angels coming out here to support a flyover for today's event in Motegi. Two C-130s. And I believe they're going to come around for a second pass. Only that one pass? Alright. As they head out of Twin Ring Motegi. And, with all that out of the way, I believe it is time for the command to start your engines from Motegi. Nobody left, I just disconnected the music bot. And crazily enough, it's Khan. Such a surprise. I'm gonna move him in. Hi, don't do anything yet. I'm gonna TP you to be in front of the cars. Hi, just like stand here or something, face this way. Yep. And right. Okay. We are about ready for the command to start your engines from Motegi. Whoever is in your car, get out. I believe it's Vic. Vic, get out of your car. Thank you. Alright. I don't even know what I'm gonna say. Alright. I'm checking. Yeah, I know you're muted. I'll unmute you in a second. Check DM's con. Giving them a second to get set up. Lobby. In a second. Alright. I'm gonna unmute you. Don't say anything quite yet. Media. Alright. Checking audio, and we are ready to go. And now for the command presented by your Grand Marshal from Twin Ring Motegi, Captain Connor Gearless Maher.
Start your engines.
The engines ring to life. Once again, a huge thanks to VRBA and everyone else for coming out and making the pre-race as fun as it was here from Motegi. And we're ready to get 100 laps of action underway. And everyone on that team can stay here, watch the race for a little bit if they want, or they can head out. Their choice as VIPs for today's event. Thank you for heading out. You can go ahead and head off into the infield. Get to the safety of the track. And alright. 100 laps from Motegi. Vaughn on the pole. Pace speed 90. Single file. Let's get pacing. I'm gonna do that. There we go. And if laps get messed up, we'll go ahead and fix that. But anyway, let's get into your starting lineup from Motegi. And we are waiting on Slicksflame, apparently. Oh my gosh. Why do you respawn or leave? TP some. Respawn your car really quick, get a scheme, and then catch up to the field. Don't just merge. Go around fully. Oh my gosh. Re-some. There. Just respawn your car. Alright. Let's get after your starting lineup here. In row 1, we have the 24 for IR Motorsports. That's Vaughn. And then, of course, the 77 of Savage. In row number 2, another IR Motorsports car, Real in the 48. And then Vic for Lightning Fast Racing. Then, in row 3, another Savage Motorsports car, System, followed by Season 3 champ, Napa. In row 4, Beast in the 99, and the number 92 Chevrolet Camaro of Rich. And rounding out your field will be... And the 40 is Slicksflame, and then rounding out your field is the 92 of Rich. Here from Motegi. It is not GTT. I'll be disconnecting and reconnecting people from now on just to make things easier for them. But before we go green, let's listen in on a little bit of radio and communications from Vaughn in the 24.
Yeah, let's just have a good day today. Try not to get any speeding violations. And, execute the plan and hopefully win this race. Try and lock ourselves into the chase. Well, still have some races. Have like one race to go. So hopefully we can win Daytona, get some good points today, and hopefully make it to the chase and help our teammates.
Here in that 24 team communications from Vaughn. This is GTT, get double file. I'm gonna take Vaughn to... Alright. Getting double file. Coming towards the green flag in Motegi. Vaughn in the 24, leading them to green in Japan. Let's go racing in Asia! Lap 1 complete from Twin Ring Motegi. We see Savage in the 77 take the lead early. That premier machine. Free tofu for all if he wins. Down onto the back straight away. Turns 1 and 2 are very long, wide. People tend to misjudge when the corner ends, get into the throttle way too early, and they hit that wall. Turns 3 and 4 a lot shorter, much like Darlington, just flat. It's kind of like a mixture of Darlington and WWT. You smash them together, here you go, Twin Ring Motegi. Of course, put it in the hills of Japan. And we see Real in the 48 and Vaughn in the 24, following right behind him. That Hendrick Cars machine for IR Motorsports having a strong day. Stage 1 ends lap 25 here in Motegi. Lap 4 now underway. Look at Real diving down to the bottom of the racetrack, trying to get to the inside of the 77. That's Savage. Savage Motorsports and IR go sideways. Real, he manages to save it, but that's going to be putting him back a lot. Gonna do that again, see if I can. There we go. Looking back at Vaughn here, he takes the lead from Savage and Motegi, and look at this field, it's not spread out that much, but as time goes on, we're bound to see the field start to get a little more spread out here in Japan. But as I was saying, Savage Motorsports and IR Motorsports, they are allies, so they're going to be working together. So right now it's a great day for this team alliance, with Vaughn and Savage 1-2, and now Real already making positions back up. He's in P5. Lap 6 of 25 in Stage 1. Vaughn continues to lead in Japan. Look at that 24 Hendrick Cars Pan Am machine up front. Here comes the 77 of Savage once again to the back bumper. We see a car or two in the wall back there. I think Real was one of them. Now, my question is what happened with Beast and Rich. I see them back there. But of course we saw Real getting in a tangle with the 8 a lap ago. Around this point exiting turns 1 and 2. But Beast and Rich are behind by considerable amounts of time. I wonder if they got together, they wrecked, and we just didn't notice. But currently, up front in Motegi, still battling for the lead, the 77 and 24. That's Vaughn and Savage. Lap 10 of 100 in the race, currently underway, lap 10. Coming towards 10 laps complete. And look at the drive into the corner from the one of Napa. Gonna get to the inside of Vaughn in that number 24 machine. Vaughn having a solid day so far. Up front for IR Motorsports. Contact into the wall. What happened there? Whoa! Sideways! And that's gonna really hurt Napa, who comes down on Slick's Flame. That's a warning to Napa. But contact, after Vaughn got sideways, contact shoved Napa up the track. I think into the wall, down into Slick's Flame. But we keep it together, we keep it green. And look at Real and Vaughn up front. The IR cars, the 77 now gonna drive it in. Slick's Flame, the 1. This is some incredibly close racing that we were definitely not expecting from Motegi. This is intense. I'd personally say it's almost like Daytona, but flat. This racing is insane. Some beating and banging happened on behind. Look at the number 7 gain bridge machine for Savage Motorsports. That's System making contact back there with Vic. Little bit of lag, but we're all fine. I need to start remembering to reset my PC before races. Real in the 48. Up front, here comes the 24 of Vaughn. Tries to get to the inside, a little bit of contact, drops back for now. Gonna ride in third. Real for Accelerate Studios and IR Motorsports, currently out front by about a car length. Gonna drive it in nice and hard, the 77 of Savage. My question's how many more times he can do that before it backfires. Some intense racing in Japan with 10 laps to go, and coming up on lapped traffic, that's Rich in the 92 for Slide Job Danny Racing. Can hear the field approaching. See, there they are. Less than a front stretch now, the difference. I think Rich is just having a hard day off the pace. We'll see if it can get better for him. But look at this side-by-side action a little bit into the wall there from Real. Watch the wall, please. And look at Vaughn in the 24 driving it in, the 1 driving it in. Lots of contact. A little bit into the wall there, I think Savage and Real. And look at Vaughn in the 24. These IR cars now just trading positions. But watch out for the 40. Watch out for the 77. 4 wide for the race lead in Motegi. Contact. Reels into the wall. Still 3 wide. 4 wide. Reel drives it in deep. Can he make it stick? It looks like he does. Reel to the race lead in Japan. Wow! Just had to catch my breath for a second. 3 wide for second. And lapped car of Rich, he's getting in the way. He's just gonna move up, let the field by. Though it's not the cleanest job in the world. A little bit of contact with the 7. He manages to let them all by. He's gonna move on with his race. Keep going. Getting pretty close to the end of stage number 1 from Motegi. Contact between Vaughn and Napa right as we change back to the action. Real's gonna drive it in the 48. Here comes Napa, who's gonna lead the lap. Looking like it's gonna be Real. Goodness! Lap 22 of 100 now underway in Motegi, and this is a racing product that I don't think any of us expected. A little bit more contact further back. Let's switch to TV2. A little bit of a different angle here in Motegi, looking at these cars. These IR cars still up front, kind of trading positions. Contact further back. That was just a little more lag than I would prefer, but contact further back, I believe that was involving Slick's Flame. It appeared as though. Now we're starting to see the field maybe getting a little bit more spread out, kind of starting to relax a bit. Looking at that number 24 Can-Am Hendrick Cars machine for IR Motorsports. Going to drive it in. He's going to complete the pass, and Slick's Flame trying to make use of that. Couldn't do so. Taking advantage did not work there. This is more lag than I'd like. We're gonna go into the Explorer and try and maybe delete one or two things. Yeah, this is... oof. And that was the white flag in the stage. Crap, dude. Yeah, that was the white flag in the stage, guys. That was the stage! I don't even know what the finishing order in the stage was. Why didn't you guys start pacing? I don't even know what the order was. I can't even trust you when I'm lagging. Wow. No, I don't think everything was quite removed, so... I'm gonna check. We're still getting ourselves figured out. Pits are closed. What is all? Whatever. As the field figures itself out, I'm gonna just hope that lag isn't as bad, I guess. Next time, yes, pits are now open. Rich is automatically getting lap back. Okay, the next stage ends on lap 50. If I am lagging, I want you to start pacing after lap 50. Alright? But who comes in? Looks like everyone comes in. More fuel was used than previously expected. Brakes did not fail, you just didn't brake enough. Real barely winning the race off, although Vaughn did have the better stop. Taking tub. That's gonna go in quotes. Taking tub. It is not GTT quite yet, because I'm still figuring a few things out, making sure. Okay. GTT single file restarts. Real has control over the restart. He can go anytime in the restart zone. Do not go before him. Alright, I'm done yapping. Taking tub. Napa 2024. Here we go, we're back underway from Motegi. Real with an incredible restart. Wow! Caught the entire field by surprise. Real in the 48. Leading in Japan. Real and Vaughn now back in the lead, and look at Savage. And now my question is, what happened to Slick's Flame? Slick's spun by himself, I believe, or it had something to do with Rich. He's going to be far behind. But looking back at the action, it's going to be Savage to lead that lap here in stage number 2 in Motegi. This is going to be a slightly shorter stage. Due to the delayed green flag. But Real and Vaughn still the stars of the show, along with Savage, and currently Beast. IR Motorsports definitely having an uptick this season with this race so far. This was definitely something they needed. Having 2 drivers consistently running up top. Savage completes the passing both IR cars to lead the lap. Down the back straightaway from Motegi down into turns 3 and 4. Look at Beast in the 99. That Ford's making a move. He's going to head down to the inside of Vaughn. He doesn't get the exit speed, though. He's going to tuck into 3rd in line. Vaughn in the 24. Going to take the lead from Savage. 3 wide for P2. Real's going to back out of that. And look at that 99. Beast. He's another one of those really good flat track drivers. Watch out for him. He's on the hunt for his 2nd career win here in Japan. Whoa! Oh, contact! That puts both Savage and Real further back in the pack. And they both slow up, and that's going to give Vaughn the lead. Contact further back, involving Vic in the 8. Savage and Real just got shoved all the way back there. Oh! What happened? What has happened? A huge crash in Motegi. Caution is out. Oh my goodness! It's the big one in Japan. The caution waves. That is race back. So, start pacing 90 in the order of the ticker. Pits are closed at the moment. The order of ticker, I'm going to take a screenshot in case we don't get in the order in time. Let's see. Alright, the order is, pits aren't opening until we get in order. The order is Vaughn, Vic, Napa, Beast, Real, Savage, System, Rich, Slick's Flame. Vaughn, Vic, Napa, Beast, Real, Savage, System, Rich, Slick's Flame. Pits open. We see only 3 cars come into pit. Napa claims to have 100% sped. We will see if that is true. Yup. He has sped. And that's gonna hurt him. Just a little bit at least. Anyways, Vic in the 8 is going to be leading the field back to green. We are not going green this time. We'll be going green next time. Is it that hard to stay in a single file line, guys? Single file line. Single file line. 90 miles an hour, single file line. Stop slowing down to 75, Vic. 90 miles an hour. Thank you. If you cannot hold a consistent 90 mile an hour pace speed, you will be sent to the back. Alright, GTT. Single file line. Vic has control over the restart. Nobody can go before him. He can go anytime in the restart zone. Here we go from Motegi. Green flag. And then once again, great start for Vic. Nobody's figured out quite how to kind of predict the start, when that leader's going to go, and go right as the leader goes yet. But given how Motegi seems to drive, I don't think that lead's going to last for long. Vic in the 8, currently leading late in Stage 2. Can he score himself a stage victory in Motegi? Look at Real in the 48. He's working on catching up as fast as he can, try and steal at least a stage point from Vic. Slick's Flame's going to make it hard for that 48, though. Contact! Is that spinning? Yep! Multiple cars around. Caution is out in Motegi. Cautions breed cautions. We are racing back to the line. Pace 90, single file. Once you cross the line in the order of the ticker. Single file, order of ticker. Order of ticker. What is this? Why are we 4 wide? Pit's open. Does anyone pull into pit? Looks like Vaughn, Napa, maybe System. Alright. And the 24 gets on his way. Out of pit road, System and Napa follow. And Vic in the 8 once again is going to be leading the field to green. By the way, Vic, I saw you slightly jump. You went ahead of the restart zone. Make sure to go inside of the restart zone. Not ahead, not after. Inside. You have a pretty big, I'd say, gap in the restart zone. This is going to be a very... It is green this time. Single file. Leader has control over the restart. He can go anytime in the restart zone. You cannot go before him. Yeah. And anyways, it's going to be a short run to the end of stage number 2 from Motegi. And we're back underway. And already some contact further back, but it appears like we get back going without too much issue. Of course, some. Not too much, though. multiple cars down sideways around across the track. Two laps to go in stage 2. Vic's running away with it. Contact between Savage, Reel's around. Oh, into the air. But we keep it green. It's a 1 car. Vic in the 8. Coming to the white flag in stage 2. One more time around in stage number 2. And this is also for the halfway point. The halfway bonus and stage 2 between Vic and Slicksflame. Can Slicksflame do anything? Slicksflame puts on the best shot he can, but it's not enough. Vic wins stage 2 from Motegi. Oh, I'm struggling. Motegi. That's a new one. Pace 90 single file in the order of the ticker. Pits are not open this time because people aren't together. Pits open. Can you stop swerving? It's just gonna cause issues because people tend to I don't know, people get right on each other's bumpers and yeah. Just hold a line. Don't be swerving around. Down into pits. The IR cars pit. The Savage cars except for system pit. Reel has sped apparently on pit road. Who wins the race off? It's gonna be Vic. Yeah, I give like a mile or 2 hours. I give like 1 or 2 mile per hours of buffer room. The car is not tight, Rich. Well, apparently you didn't, because it didn't count speeding. Alright, GTT, leader has control of the restart. He can go anytime in the restart zone. Nobody jump. I will penalize heavily for it. The final 50-lap stint in Motegi. This is a quick one, but so much fun, and the racing is quite enjoyable, at least up front. Here we go in Japan. And that's a lot of jumps. I'm going to have to review this restart and do penalties. And I know for a fact there are a lot of jumps. But anyways, lap 56 of 100 now underway in Motegi. And look at this collection of cars for their back. I think cars around. That includes Real, Rich, Slick's Flame. Real gets the worst of it once again. System leading with Vaughn behind in second place in that number 24. His chase hopes might be completely gone, but he still wants that win. Look at Vaughn in the 24, taking that lead from the 7 of System. Now my question is if now in this third stint is where we see the field start to spread out. And personally, I say yes. I'm sure that this kind of mid-pack group, that this big group of cars, eventually will spread out, right? And and he hits Beast! Beast around in the back! Oh, that's gonna hurt. And Rich back around. And he's just gone. It's very close between Vaughn and System. The 24 and 7. IR Motorsports and Savage Motorsports. IR Motorsports has been having the worst year in their history, and they're looking to start putting it together today. The 24 of Vaughn going to lead another lap here. It looks like Vaughn's starting to run away from System a little bit. But System drives it in deep. But I think that's going to lose him more time. System trying to attack and be aggressive, just losing him more time. Being easy on that car is definitely seeming to be the way to go here in Motegi. Let's take a look at that group with Real, Savage, Napa. It's a few cars together, but starting to get spread out as well. Napa trying to get past Real. Real trying to get past Savage. And there's a lot of bumper use going on here in Japan. Real currently in P4. He is slowly recovering. And look at the gap that Vaughn's pulled on System. Vaughn is currently checking out in Motegi. And so far, it looks like he is good to go on fuel. The the same. I don't know if the same can be said for other cars in the field, especially those ones that are burning more fuel a lap, and we see Rich currently pitting. And here comes Vaughn, headed around. Real gonna head on, not Real Rich, gonna head on out onto the track here in the 92. Vaughn is still busy checking out from the field. Two seconds between Vaughn and System, another almost 2 seconds to Real, Slicks Flame, and Nappa, and then we go back to Beast, another 2-ish seconds, and then a huge gap to Savage, and then huge gap to Vic, huge gap to Rich. I believe Rich is the only lapped car at the moment in the field here in Japan. And my question's what happened there that caused System to gain 3/10 on Vaughn. That number 7 might have found something. Let's see what the gap is this time. Back down to 2.23. I think part of it was how he hit the wall there. Vaughn is trying to score himself all the points he can, and part of that is most laps led, and part of that is winning, part of that is stages. He is on a mission right now, because if he doesn't make the chase, his goal with the team is to be the best of the rest. Because keep in mind, everyone that's not in the chase is fighting for their own glory. They want to be the best of the rest, and those points will be going on the entire season. Even through the chase. And as of right now, there may not be any Robux prize, but in the future, that could very well turn into a Robux prize. Vaughn still checking out from the rest of the pack. And once he's done here, he'll be checking out from his hotel heading back to the US. Honestly, so unique to be having an international race, being out here in Japan, in Motegi, putting on such a fun race so far. And we're going to be able to do something similar again in a few weeks' time at Mugello. Road course in Italy. We'll be headed back international and doing this whole thing over again. That'll be fun. And we'll see who comes out on top. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a single Mugello model on Roblox with elevation, so that one's going to be flat, but... Is there a car stopped on the track? Was I seeing something? I suppose I was. Anyway, less than 25 laps to go in Motegi. Let's take a look at fuel. Okay, oh, that's just a light. I'm stupid. That's a light. That's a track light. Not track light, that's a flag condition track light thing, yeah. I was like so confused on what that was. Looking at that 24 Vaughn, 3.35 seconds now to system. An entire backstretch now, the gap between Vaughn and System. System now hitting the wall. I think he's starting to get a little frustrated, starting to get a little more inconsistent. That's going to leave the gap open for Real in the 48. Take that position, get IRA 1-2 maybe. Because he's been catching up. "21 laps to go from Twin Ring Motegi as Vaughn crosses the line, and look at the battle heating up! Real's there! Real is there with System. It's gonna be close. And my question is if either of them have enough fuel. They might, but who knows how much fuel they're using a lap. It's gonna be really close between them. And fuel. I feel like a lot of these guys are kind of in the same boat. Looking at Savage now. Looking at Beast. Rich is fine for the rest of the day. Let's take a look at Real and System again. Still battling. Let's look at the roof cam on Real. Still side by side. And in a few laps time, we'll go ahead and take a little crank it up. And enjoy the sounds of Twin Ring Motegi. Vaughn continues to just check out from the field, and I think he's catching up to Rich again to go 2 laps down. And I would assume Rich just gonna move out of the way for Vaughn. He is going AFK. His day's done. And it's time. Let's have a crank it up from Motegi. Back from Motegi, lap 88 of 100, and right now Vaughn has a 5, almost 6-second lead over the rest of the field. Vic and Savage, since we went to this crank it up, have both gone a lap down, leaving only the top 6 left on the lead lap. Out of 9 cars, that means 3 cars now have been lapped. Vaughn putting as many lapped cars between him and second place is going to be very important. But at the same time, second is hoping that these lapped cars aren't a pain to him. But typically, lapped cars are fighting for their lap. They don't want to get lapped or lapped again for that matter, and so they're going to fight the leader a lot harder than they fight second, maybe third place. So I wouldn't be surprised if these lapped cars just let Real and company by while fighting Vaughn a lot harder. But Vaughn right now, with a 6.26 second gap, he is running away with it in Motegi, coming to 10 laps to go. And I think he's gonna win PRA's inaugural race here. But who... Hold on. No. Sorry. I just realized I wasn't even freaking muted on the stream. Whatever. I hope that the freaking 3 cars. There's a 2 car, 3 car. Was there? Okay. Caution's out, then race back to the line. Well, hold on. Don't do anything yet. Just get in the order of the ticker. Get in the order of the ticker. Single file. It's not hard. Okay. What are you doing? Vic! Why don't you slow down? Okay. Pit's open this time. This is why I hate people coming and distracting me when I'm streaming. Because then I don't see stuff like this, and it becomes like a really controversial, confusing call. Yeah, pits are open. Oh, and we see some cars stay out. Risky. Very, very risky. Hold 90 consistently, Slicks Flame. If you can't, you'll be sent to the back. So, Rich and Vic each get a lap back for staying out. Oh wait, no, change on laps 89. And then change Vic laps 94. And Vic's gonna pit, okay. And then of course Savage gets Lucky Dog, so I'll change his lap too. Change Sav laps 95. Okay. And I believe Rich is going to the back. I'm going to count AFK laps. Down the back straightaway, coming 5 laps to go. It is not green this time. It will be green next time. second. Now, green, this time from Motegi. It's pretty much anyone's race. Everyone has a chance. Go when the leader goes. By the way, it is GTT. Go when the leader goes. Leader has control at the restart zone. He can go anytime in the restart zone. Anyone that jumps will be heavily penalized. You do not want to be penalized. But anyways, here we go from Twin Ring Motegi for what could very well be the final restart. Green flag! Everyone was able to predict that really well. Here's Beast. Here's Vaughn. Down to the inside. Here's Real in the 48. Vaughn gets moved up. It could be anyone's race. Contact. Down the back straightaway. Beast blocking. Everyone's going for it. 2 laps to go from Motegi. They get in a mess behind. Beast still has the lead. Here comes Napa. Coming to the white flag in Motegi. Beast to the inside. Here comes Vaughn. Driving it in deep. White flag presented by Dubbit 2 Bank. Next flag ends the race. Slick's Flame. Napa. Vaughn. Can any of them do something? Here comes Vaughn. I think he's going to drive it in. He's going for it. Napa. Napa. It's going to be close. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Napa with the win in Motegi. What a finish! Napa, quiet on the radio. The one, just
God.
one.
Let's go, baby. Man, I'm tired. It's 2 in a row. That's 2 wins, baby. Let's go.
Any arguments can go in the arguments channel. Everyone head to pit road except for Napa, who can stop at the start-finish line. What a finish! Nobody, I don't think anyone in the entire league was ready for that. I'm gonna try and find the burnout block that I accidentally didn't move to the track real quick. Just stay right there. In the meantime, Napa, you have unofficially won in Motegi and in our inaugural race here in PRA. How do you feel?
Feels good. Oh my God. I'm actually like shaking right now. 2 wins? Man. So, honestly, I'm kind of glad Vaughn put me in the wall, bro. Give me the rotation right into the inside.
I literally cannot find the burnout block. Chat, do you want to do a wall burnout? Do you want to do a wall burnout, Napa?
Yeah.
Oh! You're still in the car, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I accidentally TP'd you! Arguments go in arguments channel. Wow. If you do not want an interview, you can head out. If you do, you stay here. I'll tell you when you can start, Nappa. Alright, Nappa. Gonna want to get right up against that wall. Burn it down here in Motegi. Go crazy! Well, actually, burn it down. Don't just sit there. There's no set grav or anything. You just like do a wall burnout. Are you struggling? What the? This is the most scuffed burnout I've ever seen. Just do a wall burnout. Nappa somehow, someway wins in Motegi. Alright, you can go ahead and head to Victory Lane. But I suppose we shall start with interviewing everyone else, the other drivers. Oh! Alright, so we're going to start with Vaughn in the 24. I have a feeling there's going to be some strong words from pretty much everyone today. How are you doing?
Doing horrible.
Yeah, rough finish. Started off well, and then apparently a multi-car pileup I completely missed when I got distracted for a second. Pretty much cost you your day. I mean, what really went through your mind there, I guess?
You know, it absolutely sucks, you know, getting the win stripped away from you like that. You know, I had the race in the bag, you know, until a phantom caution came out, which there was no evidence of a wreck. There were only people saying there was a wreck, so no actual evidence of a wreck, but they threw the caution anyway. Had the race in the bag, and then came to the restart. And it just got sent and, you know, lost the race. And, you know, I hate losing races like that. I'm pretty sure nobody wants to lose a race like that, but you know, it just wiped out my entire chase hopes. So my chase hopes are down the drain. So not really much to say.
Of course, I believe this has been a very controversial rule. It's pretty much in that kind of thing. If a caution isn't caught by any kind of official, by the race host, then of course if there are just enough people claiming there is a wreck, then it is believed that there was indeed a wreck and action will be taken in that sense. Of course, there is an opportunity for that to be changed. A lot of rules are going to be negotiated with drivers over the Season 4, Season 5 off-season. But, what position did you even get? P2. I mean, still not bad. Unofficially, you've received P2. But I, unfortunately, think that at this point it's pretty much just a journey to be the best of the rest, best of the non-chase guys. Help out your teammates that are in the chase. But what are your plans heading into the next week at Daytona?
I don't even know. I'm gonna be mad at this for a while. Fastest car all day got pole. Pretty sure I led the most laps, and just got a win stripped away from us by a guy who wasn't even up front all day. So, kind of sucks.
Alright then, well, good luck. Hope you can return from this undesirable week strong and get yourself a win in Daytona.
Alright, thanks.
Good job, Vaughn.
Now we're going to interview driver of the number 77, Savage, for Savage Motorsports. He always has some strong words at the end of these races. Let's see what he has to say. Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing terrible. I mean, we're all here on the last lap trying to battle for a win. All of us real close together, and we got a lap car sending all of us.
Indeed, I saw a lot of comments in the arguments channel about that. A lot of people seem mad. Rich, a 5-lap down car, driving very aggressively, with the reason of wanting points.
Points
That
don't even matter at that point. You're already in dead last. That ain't gonna change.
Oh no.
Yeah. And so, yeah, a lot of people upset about that.
I mean,
Overall, you had an up and down race. Ran up front at points, ran closer to the back at points.
yeah, I mean,
General feelings.
Every time we were at the back, it's because we got wrecked. Other than that, we were a top runner all day. Started second, finished 5th after getting screwed over at the end. So, I just think that Rich should be heavily penalized for that. And
Interfering with the race for the lead.
More on that phantom caution that Vaughn called it. Vic got into me. He spun around, and then I don't know why, but he just sat in the middle of the track and let. I mean, I don't know why Six Flame just decided to pile into him, but could have been easily avoided. I mean, it did save our race, so I'm not too mad about it. But in the end, it kind of robbed Vaughn of that, so I feel kind of bad for him.
Alright then, thank you for your time. Next up, we'll be interviewing Real in the number 48, an up and down day. Ultimately, he ended up finishing in P8, a very rough day for him. Let me unmute him. Hello, Real. How you doing today?
I just want to end this. Oh my god, that was so bad. My god, that was horrible. I just want to say, 99, what in the actual fuck are you doing? Why the fuck you blocking on the backstretch? What the hell?
98.
99, I meant. But he just blocked me on the backstretch for no reason. Everyone saw it. Also, Inso, I have something to present.
Alright.
I have my stream. I'm gonna let my viewers see it too.
Allow me to quickly get that set up.
Actually, hold up. Let me make sure my viewers can see it. Okay, there you go, viewers.
Hold on just a second.
Okay. So, okay, tell me when you're watching. My quality is so bad. My god. Let's play.
We'll do entire screen one for now, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. So
actually,
I know the quality's very bad. I gotta work on that.
We'll do that, I suppose. And we will make sure that there's no audio going through. I don't think there's any audio going through. And
so, me, Nappa, Slicks Flame, and System, we all saw this happen behind everyone behind me. So I'm here exiting 2. Let me unpause it. And Vic spins, and he's just sitting there in the middle of the track, and I void it. And then I go into the corner, and I think that's when Slicks Flame ran into him. But I don't have a clip of Slicks Flame wrecking, but I do have a clip of Vic sitting in the middle of the track. Right there. He just sat in the middle of the track.
Just completely piled
he was just right in my line. And if you can see, I think at least... Yeah, he started coming up the track. Yeah, he started going up the track too. So... Yeah. Let me replay it once more. He just starts going up the track into the racing line. So, yeah, you can do something about that, but like... let me switch it back to Roblox.
Alright, man. Well, plans at Daytona. Of course, you're very good at that track, have lots of experience there. Got very close to the season 3-150, unfortunately missed out on that. But, what are your plans headed into the Daytona and the final week of the regular season?
I'm locked into the chase already, and I don't know if I'll win or not. I'll probably only have Vaughn there knowing, because Carter, when is he ever going to show? And Red, Let's be honest, he ain't chilling.
Alright then. Well, thank you for your time, Real.
Thank you.
Alright, and we will finally, and then we will interview Slicks Flame and then take pictures of Napa celebrating in Victory Lane. Slicks Flame, up and down day. Hold on. Up and down day, ultimately finishing in P3 for that number 40 BJ's Ford Mustang. How do you feel?
I feel great, actually. I mean, honestly, I know it might have been not been the greatest finish. I mean, for me, I got the short on the stick because I was on the outside. But I mean, usually my races here are basically just test races, just to see. I mean, I proved that I'm not washed. I proved that that I haven't. No, I'm not just one hit wonder. That season 2 was not just season 2. We can't actually lead laps. I just on the final corner, I just couldn't defend the inside. I just kind of forgot. Not really forgot, but just couldn't really do that. And it was already 3 wide, you know. But yeah, I mean, a little disappointed that we didn't win that race, but I mean, good for Napa. I mean, everyone was racing each other clean. That was a really good race that we had, genuinely, because all the battles and everything. And about the thing over the when Vic was sitting in on the backstretch, well, I couldn't go anywhere. We were 3 wide, and I'm sorry if I cost Vaughn his race. He was doing so well. And just the only pet peeve I have about this race is y'all gotta get off. Hey, so yeah.
Alright then.
Sometime. So yeah, that's about it.
Alright, thank you for your time.
Alright,
And,
see you guys.
now we're going to end off with final comments, and of course Napa celebrating in Victory Lane. The confetti is on. Okay, good. Napa, we'll start, I guess, with you, like, standing on the roof. You'll have to stand more on, like, the very top of the front window. Why? Ah, I see. Oh, yeah, that works too. Let me wait for the other thing to go away. And stop, and then I'm gonna wait on the chat to go away. Can you try and, like, just stand normally on it? Yeah, and pop. And now we shall... And... oh! Now I'm gonna turn off the confetti and just, like, stand on the stage and, like, in front of the... like, kind of, like, around where the hood of your car is, but on the stage. And face towards the front. Yeah, you guys can come up with him. Yeah, Real Savage Vaughn. You guys can come up with him if you want. Okay, come on. Make it actually, like... yeah. Savage, don't you want to be, like, with the... with... yeah. Oh, all of you do the same dance. Savage, wrong dance. Fix it. Try, like, dance 2, dance 3. I don't know. It's dance 3. Yeah, do dance 3. /E dance 3. Yeah. Okay, and now I'm waiting on Napa. We'll have all 3. Oh. Okay. Alright. Beautiful. Alright. Well, guess all that's out of the way. What a day from Motegi. Ups and downs. Season 5, of course, will have improved setups here as per most tracks. But honestly, I'd say We started off in the right spot, and I cannot wait to continue to improve and make things better. And yeah. But Crimson Inside, your host, and I'll see you in a week for Daytona. That'll be very fun. The last race of the regular season, then the chase begins. And I guess without any further ado, I'll be headed out. Bye!
Bye. Bye.